Much like the earth and sky, constantly clashing yet meeting at every horizon, that was the nature of the relationship between Bishop Jackson and I. We could argue about anything and challenge each other over everything. Our banter was as natural as storms rolling across the plains. But just as the land needs the rain and the sky needs the mountains to give it shape, we in some way needed each other. The banter was our connection, the spark, and what remained was love in its own peculiar form. And beneath all that noise was something unbreakable. Bishop Jackson was the fifth connectional president of what we then referred to as the Richard Allen Youth Council, what he affectionately called the RAYC. And because of him, I was elected the 13th president of what we now know as the Richard Allen Young Adult Council, RAYAC. The Jackson team had impact. Every youth and young adult position in our denomination is held by someone impacted by Bishop and Supervisor Jackson. I often joke that we were inseparable because he thought he was rid of me when he was appointed to the 2nd Episcopal District. Somehow we managed to book the same flights, attending funerals and AME meetings, and prior to boarding, we would discover that we were seatmates. He would talk me out of the aisle seat and then pass judgment on my beverage order, asking me if I was able to walk off the plane when we landed. When it came time for me to plan our first connectional RAYAC meeting, my first call was to him because I knew he would say yes and that he would ensure that I had everything that I asked for. Bishop Jackson kept young adults around him. We shared the same wingman. I know him as Cornelius, but the church knows him as Chico. In his eyes, Bishop Jackson and I can do no wrong, and he will fight you if you think otherwise. History will record you, my friend, as a gentleman and a scholar and a true ride-or-die friend. All things are subject to decay, and when fate summons, even bishops must obey. Bishop Jackson didn't sleepwalk through life, he blazed through it. And in that blaze, he changed us, transformed us, forged us into something stronger, brighter, and truer. For we shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. And now we stand here in the center of our grief, being changed again, transformed by his absence, yes, but more powerfully transformed by everything he poured into us while he was here. So we carry Bishop Jackson forward not as a memory that fades, but as a fire that spreads. He has been changed from flesh to energy, from presence to legacy, from person to eternal flame. In every bold choice we make, every injustice we fight, every moment we refuse to be diminished, there he is, burning through us, still saying, Father alone will know more about it. Father alone will understand why. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. Good night, Bishop. We'll see you in the morning.